Red Wings fans, welcome to the first ever live edition of the Forecheck from right here at Little Caesars Arena. I'm Daniella Bruce, and joining me is Red Wings radio broadcaster Kal. Ken, I'm really excited to work with you on this. We haven't quite got to work together yet.
No, we haven't, and I'm a little bit jealous because all the other guys that you worked with, and now you get a chance to work with me, and I work with you, and we're going to have a lot of fun.
Yeah, this is going to be great. I'm really excited. Let's get into talking about tonight's matchup. We have the Chicago Blackhawks in town tonight. Chicago is an interesting team this year, if you ask me. They fired their head coach at the beginning of the season. Didn't really look like it was going to be a great season, and now they're pushing for the playoffs.
Yeah, I have to give Stan Bowman a lot of credit. He's been really the guy, the general manager, that has been tinkering with his team and trying to put everything together. And it hasn't been a very easy season. But when you think about it, the Hawks with 4 other teams have 59 points, 1 point out of a playoff spot. And I look at the guys that they've acquired. Guys like Dylan Strome, wasn't doing anything in Arizona, comes to Chicago, and all of a sudden he's lighting it up. Drake Caggiula from the Edmonton Oilers, he's another one of those guys that has really fit in well. So Stan Bowman's done a really good job.
And they are looking to keep their winning ways going tonight. The Red Wings didn't fare so well this weekend with a home-and-home with Philadelphia. They did pick up 1 point, which is good. Another positive that I think we can pull away from that is the play of Tyler Bertuzzi and Anthony Mantha. Both of them have battled a few injuries this season, and it's pretty apparent the impact they make when they're on the ice.
Well, certainly, and both of those guys are a key future for the Red Wings. And Tyler Bertuzzi, one of the players that likes to get in front of the net, cause some havoc. And it just amazes me, Daniela, how often he can get to the puck. It doesn't look like he's going to get there, but somehow finds a way. His hand-eye coordination is terrific. Anthony Mantha, he's a good goal scorer, and I believe he needs to shoot the puck a little bit more, but when he does shoot the puck, he's going to get his chances, and he's going to put the puck in the net. 13 shots on goal in both games against the Philadelphia Flyers. Both guys are really playing well.
Yeah, he had a couple of goals in that first game against the Flyers, so he's going to look to keep that going tonight. Carly Johnston was actually in the locker room after morning skate this morning, so let's catch up with her.
Thanks, Daniela. Morning skate was great. It was really cool seeing Evgeny Svechnikov back out on the ice with the players. But let's talk to the team about the game tonight.
They're getting hot at the right moments, and they're playing well right now. So we're going to have to take away what they have and stay disciplined. We can't give them multiple opportunities on the power play, and we need these 2 points tonight.
How about a younger player like DeBrincat? How do you shut down someone like that?
DeBrincat? Well, I actually had a chance to coach him too, and super nice young guy. Done a great job so far. Real smart about how to get open. I think part of shutting down any of these guys is making them defend. I think that's the number one way for us to have a lot of effectiveness. We've talked about this lots against some of the league's best players, but when they have the puck, they're one of the better offensive groups we'll see, and he's a super smart player, knows how to get open and can put the puck in the net. He finds ways to miss goalies. He finds ways to back the net all the time. So we got to make the whole group defend. That doesn't mean he's not a good defensive player. He is. But the more we have the puck on a stick, the more we play in the O-zone, the better chance that we can shut them down.
Well, there you have it.
All right, Ken, you heard Coach Blashill kind of talking there, saying that his team needs to make the Blackhawks play defense tonight, probably because of guys like Alex DeBrincat, Patrick Kane, and Jonathan Toews. How are we going to handle that trio tonight?
Well, it's going to be difficult because the Blackhawks have scored 200 goals so far this year, but they've given up 233. That means they're going to give you some chances. Now, with that said, all the great players in the league, they know how to play offense. The problem is trying to get them to play defense. So what Jeff Blashill says is to make sure that when you get into the offensive zone, make sure you're grinding it out in the corners, winning the puck battles. Easier said than done. But if you can get the Chicago Blackhawks to play in that zone, in that Detroit zone, then it becomes a lot easier game for you, and you meaning the Detroit Red Wings.
A little change up on the Red Wings offensive side of things, too. Gus Nyquist missed Sunday's game due to an illness, but he will be in the lineup tonight, but he's playing on a different line. He's going to be with Vanek and Nielsen, so Mantha's replacing him on that top line. What do you think that means for Gus tonight?
Well, I think it's great for the team, to be honest with you. You're not putting all your eggs in one basket. When Nyquist was on that top line with Dylan Larkin, if the other team shuts him down, then you've got the other three lines handled. What I like about Gustav Nyquist is now he goes on a second line, and now it could cause some matchup problems for the Chicago Blackhawks against Detroit. And we all talked about them playing defense. So, I like Mantha playing with Larkin. He played really well in the 2 games against Philadelphia. Now Nyquist will come back down, and I think he'll be a force tonight.
Definitely. I'm looking forward to seeing him join that line and Anthony Mantha on the top line. Guys, I hope you're heading down here tonight. If you are, be one of the first 7,500 fans to get in the building. You're going to get one of these really cool hats from our friends at Motor City Casino. It's awesome, and it will be the first 7,500 fans, so you're going to have to get here early. And if you're not coming down to the game, you can always catch it on 97.1 The Ticket with our very own Ken Kal, which is always awesome. And this game will be broadcasted live on NBCSN tonight. So, Ken, I'm going to get one more thought from you. In your mind, what is the key to a victory for the Red Wings tonight?
I think we just talked about it. I think it's just forcing the issue and making Chicago play defensively. And, you give DeBrincat and Kane and Taves chances to score, they're going to put it in the back of the net. Force them in your own zone, make them play in the defensive zone. I think the Red Wings could come away with a victory. All
right, Ken, thank you so much for being here. Guys, we're hoping to make this a regular thing for you so you can turn in on every home game day. Ken, again, thank you. And guys, we'll see you next time.